Hi everyone, this is Aaron from Dragon Phoenix Kung Fu. I'm here today to talk to you about balance. Got a quick little simple exercise I'm going to show you all that can greatly improve balance. And so why am I sharing this with you? The main reason is because as we age, this is one of the biggest problems that we have. One of the biggest problems we have is the possibility of falls, and falls can lead to pretty bad injuries, but one of the biggest problems that falls can create is in the mind fear that perhaps we're going to fall again. So we take things very safe, and in doing so, maybe we're not getting as much exercise, and then these balance muscles start to degrade more and more, which put us at a greater risk for more falls. So with this exercise I'm about to share with you, this really is great in that it helps to build the balance muscles, the stabilizer muscles. And so, real quick, this comes from our Kung Fu style Ba Gui Zhang, and it's called crane stepping. And what we do, and I'm going to change the camera angle in just a bit, is first is picking up your knee, stepping out with the foot, almost touching the ground, then touching the ground, then shifting your weight forward onto the foot. Okay, so what a lot of us do is not necessarily an actual controlled step, but it is more a controlled fall. So when we step forward, our weight comes forward before our foot is ready to accept the weight. And so reasons why that's bad is because once you're going forward, you're committed to it, and if that foot isn't exactly sure and ready for you to step down, then maybe something could slip, you could fall, and bad things can happen. But this way, we're making sure that that foot is ready, it's stable, and then when we shift your weight onto it, it's completely ready to accept that weight. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you a slightly different camera angle to make this a little bit easier. Alright, so now you can see my feet a little bit better. Again, what a lot of times people do is we step and then we fall onto that foot. And a way you can kind of tell what's happening is listen. If you can hear the sound of your foot when you step, well then your weight shifted a little bit too early. You should be able to step and be very quiet and not make a sound. So I'm working with the kids and teenagers. I tell them this is like walking like a ninja. And it's also a good way to sneak up on people. But right now we're focused on balance. So showing you this crane step. In class, we have these big step here, but not necessary at all. So what this looks like, and we can modify it, it doesn't matter how big you step with the foot, all that matters is the shifting of the weight and the timing. So what we'll do, so here I pick up my knee, take a small step forward, almost touch the ground, and then shift my weight onto the foot. Okay? So that makes it a whole lot easier. And I'll also show you a close-up version of what that looks like with the feet. Now, grab something else for you guys real quick. Let's say balance isn't doing so well, I feel nervous about this, I'm not so certain. Grab yourself a chair. Give yourself something to hold on to stabilize, just in case, because again, we're trying to prevent falls. We don't want people to fall. So feel free to have a chair here, here, here. Try this, you try this every day, a handful of times a day. You can do this just about any time, anywhere. And what it's going to do is it's going to strengthen your tendons, ligaments, all these connected muscles to the bones that help with our overall balance. Okay, so I'm going to show you now close up. Okay, so again with the feet, here I am. I'm picking up my foot, taking a small step, almost touching the ground, and then touching the ground, and then shifting my weight forward. Okay? Now, the way that we can measure this weight shifting forward is by paying attention to where the hips are. As the hips move forward, the weight shifts forward. Okay? Now, I know a big thing we worry about is stepping up. Worry about is stepping on curbs. As I talk to my grandmother, she tells me this is really the biggest thing she fears these days. And so we'll use this block here to simulate a curve. So what we're doing, all right, it's knee, step, we're touching the foot. Okay, we got our foot there. And now that our foot is in place, we're going to shift your weight onto that foot. And what I'm doing is my hips are shifting forward so that my hips are over my foot. And then now when my hips are over my foot, I can press up here. And now I've raised up to this higher level. And then I can step forward to move on to the sidewalk or whatever curve I'm stepping up onto. Right, I hope that was something useful that can help you out, help build balance, lower body strength, stability. And as I see, it's a very small exercise, and depending upon where your balance is, you may find that, hey, this is a lot more difficult than it looks. Always take it slow, take it easy, listen to what your body tells you. There's nothing to prove. But you do this a few times a day, you know, at least a few times a week, and you'll find in a pretty short amount of time, your balance is going to greatly improve. Because we're really not just working these muscles in your legs. And you see how it'll connect to everything, stomach, back, even in your arms are involved in all of this. It takes a lot more body control. And so what we're doing is we're building that and strengthening the body so that when you do face difficult situations and maybe your balance is tested, that you end up coming out of the situation a lot more successful and hopefully not getting hurt. So that's all I got for today. Hope you guys are doing well. If you got any questions or comments, please feel free to email me, Aaron, Aaron, at dragonphoenix.org. Hope you all have a great day. Stay healthy, stay well, and I'll see you in the future.